Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire after our second floor defeat with the Ironclad, which was shaping up to be a pretty fun little deck. It just ended up being 1 point short of greatness. We're off in for the silent run. Not sure what we're going to do on this particular one, because of course we're going to not force archetypes anymore, because we know it doesn't work. So, I can transform a card. Enemies in the next 3 rooms have 1 HP. I hate the 1 HP thing unless it hits an elite. If it hits an elite, then it's worthwhile, otherwise it's pointless, as far as I'm concerned. Lose 50% of my current HP to choose a rare card to obtain. So lose 35 HP for a gold card. I think I'd rather transform one. Let's just transform a strike, see what we get. Well laid plans. It's a solid card, doesn't lock us into an archetype. Okay, we want to... Let's see. I hate first floor elites with the silent because of Gremlin Knob. If he wasn't here, I'd be fine with fighting as many as possible. I think we want to take it reasonably cautiously. This is an interesting start. This is a mix of question marks and battles, I suppose, which we can then either fight the elite or go there, and we can even avoid this elite if we need to rest there. So I think we'll take this path. You want to fight a lot of battles in the early rounds, mostly because you want to have an established deck by the time the elites and the bosses come up, but with the silent you don't want to fight so many that you're losing a ton of life. Well laid plans, defend, strike. Hello, thank you. Maintain the strike. How dare you take me to 69? We can deal 18 damage, so I'm just going to defend and strike. Maintain a strike. Okay. 12 damage. Well, now it's 9. I can do this, and I'll take 1 in order to double hit you there. Keep a defend, might as well. Okay. Losing 2 life in a battle is a reasonable engagement as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we get Eviscerate. It's a pretty good discard card. We can't enable it right now. Bane, we can't enable right now. Sucker Punch is just meh. I think we had when we were forcing poison runs, it was throwing discard cards at us constantly. So I like the idea of taking Eviscerate. We also have Survivor, which is a discard enabler. I'm going to take it. We're doing it. That's the run we're going with. Question mark time. Let's see what we get. Scrap Ooze. Lose 3 HP for a 25% chance to find a relic. I always agree to this. And I always get murdered. Start the boss combats, heal 25. That's pretty good. Okay. 3 battles and an elite, or 2 battles and a question mark. I think it goes without saying. Apparently it's 3 battles. Okay. Block. Get rid of a block. That costs 3. Still can't afford it right now. But I think it maintains that. Could be wrong. Oh no, it's this turn. Yeah, so we can't enable it right now. It's a dead card. Block there, and then I'm just going to strike you. Get you ready to die. If you end up attacking us, we can take that damage off the board just by killing you. It's hit 2. And yeah. Right there is our lethal. We can strike you and pass. Maintain the defend. Reduces our damage output, but it's fine because we're not really attacking. There we go. Maintain the defend. Alright, so if we've got Eviscerate and Survivor in the same hand, as it stands, we should use Survivor on Eviscerate because we actually just can't, straight up can't afford to use it. And then block for 5. Maintain Survivor. as a better block. A wound, eh? 2 attacks and we win. Well, that'll do. Discard cards. Next skill is played twice. Burst is pretty awesome. It's a gold card, so we're not going to see one again. Just because we're not committed to anything, I think we do take Burst. There's so much that it could be useful for, so I'm going to take it. It can also be just used as like as a good survivor block, essentially. So our next skill plays twice, we get 16 block, which is more than enough for that. Well laid plans. And I mean, yeah, might as well. Get rid. And can't afford it, so get rid. Strike. Boom. Maintain the strike. We are filling our deck with hard to enable cards right now, but I'm hoping that it pays off and we get some pretty good burst targets or discard outlets. Okay. So it's just defend. Where are we right now? Coming up on an elite. I'm gonna maintain my life total. Keep the strike. Okay. Neutralize, bring that down so that a basic defend works, and then blam, blam. This weakness, man. It's so annoying. Okay. Survivor, discard, strike, defend, keep the defend. It's a slow one. That's just the silent in a nutshell, though. 6, 12, 18. Yep, cool. We got ya. He bides his time, or hers. Ooh. Heel hook's pretty good. Let's take heel hook. Neutralize gives heel hook extra power, essentially. So it becomes a free attack. And just strike, strike, strike. Pretty good. Still not attacking us, and we get a completely atrocious hand. Pass it back. Applies more frail, makes it hard to block. Attacking for 16, well laid plans. And, well, eat for 12. Interrupt you. Keep the defend, even though it's completely useless. We might as well still take it, though. So shouldn't we start reach combat? Oh, it's just the start. I thought it was every turn. I don't know why I thought that. Because I'm a fool. Right, let's apply weak to you, which makes this free, which means that I can keep on hitting you, and then just pass the turn. Yeah, keep burst. Sure, why not? Eight damage, eh? Well, we've blocked it all. Rid of that. And then... oh no, we haven't blocked it all. So we've got horrible block. Good to know. Keep the strike, ready to kill you. I think we can make that happen. Yeah, most likely. Alright, take nothing. Get a wound. Lick us, make us horrible at blocking. And he's the only one attacking, which is the worst mistake of his life. So... which is better? Doing this is better, I think. Yeah. There we go. And you're set up to die real soon. Probably not, actually. Looks like we're getting a big block turn. Alright then. That's 5 damage, and then just block it all. I did that wrong. Oops. Took 2 points unnecessarily there. That's fine. It's fine. Strike. Good. Give me good cards, come on. We haven't really settled on something. Prepared is good for discard decks. It's not good in general. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's card disadvantage, but with purpose. Riddle with holes, deal 3 damage 5 times. We don't have a strength build really, which is where that would come in handy, or a multi-strike build. Terror is just all round pretty good. I'm going to take the prepared though, because it allows us to use a card in our deck. Now then, do I rest, fight, upgrade? Or do I fight, rest, fight? Yeah, I think we go this route. Take the opportunity to rest. And hate life in general. Right, let's get you, heal hook you for free. Prepared, get rid of the block, which makes eviscerate enabled. So we take it. 18 damage. Turns where we can do that, we're pretty happy. I hate the Gremlin Knob beyond all measure. Alright, is this just play a skill? Alright, this is a power, so we can do that. Strike there. Do I survive her? With a dex potion. Yeah, let's do that. Block that. Keep that, but not because I plan on using it. We take 6. Okay. Well, I'm going to take 16 here. Keep the eviscerate. I think we might be able to enable it on the next turn. Take 16. Yeah. Burst. Prepared. Discard you. Discard you. Neutralize you. Eviscerate you. Strike you. And then we take 10. But we're set up to kill you. We're getting strikes. We're getting a strike. We need one more. Come on. There we go. Alright. Smiling Mask. The merchant's card removal service always costs 50 gold. That's pretty good. Endless Agony is pretty fun. Choke. Whenever you play a card this turn, target enemy loses 3 HP. Blade Dance. I don't think we've actually unlocked all of the Shiv cards, which is why we can't really make a Shiv deck work. This is still a pretty good card all the same, and so is Choke. Is this a Choke deck? If I can cycle loads of zeros, then yes, and then this eventually becomes a 0, and then we skill off twice. I think we can take Choke. Right, I'm at 35. Can I afford to not rest here? I'm thinking if we get healing here, then it'd be worthwhile, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take 35 from this guy, so yeah, we'll upgrade here. We'll take a risk. What do we upgrade? What do you do? 8 damage instead of 6. Not right now. I think it might be neutralized to make sure our heal hook works all the time. Maybe even prepared to make sure our eviscerate works all the time. Well-laid plans is just solid. Maybe it's well-laid plans. Kind of like the 2 weak though with the neutralize. I think we'll go that route. Okay, so I actually have 2 fires up here. Just have a big upgrade fest. Do I like the deck as it currently stands as far as beating the boss is concerned? Let's see, how many upgrades are we gonna get? We get 25 HP before we even fight the boss. So we can risk not resting in order to upgrade. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Bag of preparation, start each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Nice, 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 nice. We're getting the decent relics. So do I upgrade here? Fight 2 battles. I think I rest and then these 2 are going to be upgrades, I think, and then we've got a shot. Just ensure this run actually makes it to the boss. You're fine. I do need to attack you a lot more often, but I think we can manage that. Okay, so choke. Prepared. Dump you. We've got 1 point left over. We could use an energy potion to avoid taking damage. Yeah, sure. We'll get you next time. Choked wears off. Take 5. Okay. Let's see. 10 damage. Strike survivor. Take a little bit of damage. Right, well-laid plans. Neutralize. Heal hook for free. And strike. Wonderful. Give me gold. Swift potion. Another prepared. Backflip for block and card draw. I think our card draw is going to come from prepared though because of the eviscerate. Small deck size, cycle it constantly. That's the idea. Well, that's the hope anyway. Okay, so in that case, do I upgrade prepared? Or is it burst? I think we'll go prepared. I know some of you really hate prepared, so you're infuriated by what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it, Mum. I'm doing it. I want you to be proud of me. Right, let's go. Choke on... Let's take you out first. And then strike ya. Keep eviscerate? Yeah. Should be able to take you out. Are you gonna make me hard to block? Okay. So, how do I kill you? It's probably with the heal hook neutralize. Prepared. Get rid of the strike. And then that's 18 damage. So I think it's just block. Block, strike. Keep the eviscerate. Not that we can enable it again. I think we're just lining our health up perfectly to enable. Beautiful. Get rid of those. Which means this eviscerate now costs 1. Boom. And you're dead. Yeah, we're lining up the pantograph to heal us pretty well. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand, draw that many cards. And there's Fletchits. I don't think Fletchits is a card we want. Calculated Gamble, though, seems pretty funny. Alright, 240 gold. Give me some really awesome payoffs. Discard all non-attack cards. Deal 12 damage. What's our tiny chest? Gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Transmutation. Add X random colorless cards to your hand. No, I don't think I want that. Flying Knee is pretty fun. I think this could be potentially a Flying Knee deck. This is certainly a confused deck. It's certainly confused as to what it is. It's kind of like a discard storm strategy. Well, I think we're committing very, very, very hard to discard and draw and just free spells in general, so I think we're leaning more on Storm, if anything. So do any of these help Storm? Blade Dance does. Blade Dance is great with Choke. It's essentially 3 triggers. Then we take that, we go card removal, we get rid of a strike? Is it a strike? Yeah. Let's get rid of a strike. Okay. And then we don't rest because we're gaining 25 HP. So we upgrade instead. Calculated Gamble so it doesn't exhaust. I think we can cycle our deck like to an insane degree with that. And we've got Circular Flame Dude as our boss. Okay, well laid plans. So if I calculated Gamble here, we almost certainly get Eviscerate, which is pretty sweet. I might just get it anyway, to be honest. I'm gonna prepared. Yeah, looking for a choke there, which is wonderful. Get rid of the defense, I don't need them. I'm gonna choke our opponent. I'm then going to Blade Dance, which deals 3. Shiv deals 3 plus the 4. Shiv again. Then we'll prepared, get rid of the defend, calculated Gamble, look for neutralize, don't get it, okay. Is it worth the extra 2 energy to strike you again? I think it is, while the choke is enabled. Okay, keep the defend, and then he lights up. Pretty decent start on the Hexaghost. We could do better, could do worse. You want Calculated Gamble to draw you into Eviscerate. Unfortunately, we just didn't get that. We could do Burst Gamble. I'm going to neutralize you anyway. Let's do Burst. Should we draw? Let's draw. Let's make this real fun. Calculated Gamble twice. Discard, keep drawing. As choke. I think we want to defend. See if we can get Eviscerate. We don't. Okay, well. Get rid of the strikes. And then we defend, because this is a big hit. So we just block it all. Keep choke. Okay. 4 damage coming in, so big hit turn. Blade Dance. Let's get the Shivs. Let's get the Prepared. Drop the Eviscerate. We can't enable it. We go Neutralize. Maintain that weakness constantly, and we take 4. Take the Survivor as it's a decent block card. It also discards for us, which is a thing that we want. Okay. prepared first. Yeah, drop the defend. I'm gonna heal hook and then I'm gonna gamble. Blade dance. Okay, well, big strike turn. Not too bad. Burns. Well, this turn's pretty simple. And neutralize. We're gonna block. Keep the eviscerate? Yeah, keep the eviscerate. We can enable it. It's whether or not we use it though, because he's got his block. We can practically cycle our entire deck again. So we can make this free by going burst, prepared. So that's 1 energy. We get a better hand. We only need to block 10. Let's get rid of a prepared. And a strike. There's 8, so I'll get rid of that. And I want to use the neutralize again, so... Is calculate... No, we'll keep Calculated Gamble as the retained card, I think. Okay. No, we actually can't, because... Unless I don't block. So I guess I don't block. Neutralize. Eviscerate. Take 10? Or take 2? I'm kind of just... Essentially why I'm keeping Calculated Gamble is because it's a really good Calculated Gamble that I actually draw back into Eviscerate, and discarding my entire hand makes that free again. He's mostly there. I think I take the 10. Keep Calculated Gamble. If we had Well Laid Plans plus, we could keep both. Which is an unfortunate situation we find ourselves in. Okay. Well, for the sake of the burns, we get 5 cards. So we get to cycle heal hook. We don't actually have any draw in there. That is something I should have paid attention to. So Calculate Gamble draws us all this. If I go Blade Dance first, it draws us all but 1 of this. But we get in some big hits. I think that's worthwhile. Or do I want to draw this hand next turn? It's 12, 17, plus 3, 20 damage, plus 9 is 29. It's a lot of damage. Because I could block all of this, essentially. Well, if I block it all, gamble, get rid of the burns. Maintain the strike. As soon as it gets here, those burns are going to be big hitters. Ah, and there's the Eviscerate. That's unfortunate. Well, I think it's just a choke. And then heal hook for free. Neutralize, wonderful. And then strike. Maintain the Eviscerate. Probably be able to enable that. Oh wow, that's a big hit. Okay, well, prepared, get rid of the burn. Well, it's a pretty simple turn, really. Just gonna strike you for a little bit, take a bit, take the Eviscerate, and watch ourselves get really, really hurt. Oh boy! We're gonna need to kill you real fast. Okay, well, we've got the Eviscerate hand. And we've got the prepared hand, which is going to allow us to get the big attack turn in if we can handle it. So burst, prepared plus, get rid of the defense, do it again, get rid of the defense, neutralize, eviscerate, calculated gamble, dead card. Can I do 29 damage next turn? Potentially. He's blocking and buffing though. We might die here. We might die. Strength up and blocks. It's the burns that are going to do it if we do die anyway. 9 points of damage. Jeez. You're kidding me. Well, that's block. Block. No point in striking. Should have burst in that case then, but... misplay. Keep the strike. Down to 6. Okay. Choke is 12 plus Blade Dance makes it 15 plus 7, 14. Yeah. Wonderful. Jeez. Oh, that got too close for comfort. This deck is hard to pilot. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain energy. I think we all know I'm gonna take that, right? Alchemize is pretty fun. And Venom is okay, I suppose. It's actually pretty good, actually. Now I think about it, but... Tactician, definitely a discard card. Let's see what we get. Lizard Tail, if you would die, get a reset. Add 5, choose to add 5 cards to your deck, maybe. Snecko Eye, I don't think we want at all. No, we really do not want Snecko Eye. So let's have a look at these 5 cards then. Well, if this card is discarded, draw a card. Another prepared, I don't think we need. A quick slash could be okay. We don't have to choose this one just yet. Finisher could be okay. Flying Knee could be. If this card is discarded from your hand, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. I think we're building our archetype right here. Okay, we'll take that one. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw a card. Wonderful. So, are any of these, as far as finishers concerned, we kind of just, like, choke and then draw forever. That's kind of our plan. But Blade Dance does play into finisher a little bit. It's 2 attacks in 1 energy there. Nah, I think we're a draw and discard deck, so anything that doesn't really allow that, we shouldn't take. So, take the quick slash though, and leave the other one. We've kind of filled our deck a little bit, but we've got a lot of draw and discard, so it really doesn't matter. I would like to hit a lot of campfires, or a lot of shops at least, to do card removal, a lot of question marks to do that in the next floor. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon as well to get notifications when we go live, and I will see you all on the 2nd floor. Bye bye!